Hi, I'm Karen Lynn Grant, the singing massage therapist. I didn't set out to coin that phrase for myself. It was something that my clients endearingly called me, and I would often get phone calls saying, "Is this the singing massage therapist? Can I schedule a session with you?" The way that that came about was that as a young girl, I wrote songs for Jesus, and those songs were the prayers of my heart. And as I grew up and became a massage therapist, a licensed massage therapist, I found that I had a gift for working with those who were grieving, for those who had cause to mourn. And as I would perform their massage sessions, I think that massage is a great experience to have when you're hurting, when words cannot express those deep emotions. And it's just a nurturing way to be able to minister to someone through the gift of compassionate therapeutic touch. Well, I began to play the songs that I'd written and I would sing along. And as they would share things with me and the tears would fall, I would have these clients on my mind after they would go home. And in the middle of the night, oftentimes I would awake and I would pray for a song specifically for that individual who had seen me during the day. I would write the songs. I would go to Dean Kalin. Dean Kalin would put instrumentals to them, and I was a single mom, so I couldn't necessarily afford to get all of these songs both instrumental and recorded. So I'd bring the instrumentals home that Dean created for me, and I would sing them to my clients. I'd put them on a CD player and I would sing to them. Gradually, as I would earn the money to be able to record the songs, I would begin to harmonize with my own songs. And often I found that a song that had been written for one client, such as Sense of Peace or Childlike Faith or Magic Kisses or The Healer's Touch, that these songs would really fit the situation of another client. And I began to realize that though our griefs are different and caused by different things, our wounds bleed the same. And so these songs began to be a little more universal. I would sing to my clients, and my goal and my heartfelt desire was to minister to them and to minister to their broken hearts. And I never had a desire to go out and sing for the masses. My desire was to be like I was when I was just a lullaby mama and to sing to my children. My massages have become very precious to me to give, because just as in yesterday, I gave a massage to a woman and found myself whispering to her to breathe out the grief, to release the sorrow, to minister to those. She was a registered nurse, and to minister to those hands and those arms that have taken care of her clients throughout the years in a job that can often be thankless. I think that ministering to people one-on-one is such a beautiful way to express love and nurturing and a Christ-centered thank you to people who have given their lives to take care of others, whether that's a mother who is taking care of her little ones who just needs a respite from the world, or to a woman who's given her all to her marriage but finds that that marriage is breaking up, or to someone who has loved much and now that loved one is passing on and there's grief and grieving going on in their personal life. I feel that ministering through all five senses is an absolutely powerful way, through music, through scent, through aromatherapy, through compassionate therapeutic touch. It is absolutely the joy of my life, through which clients have come and said, now can we learn to do what you're doing? We want to do that in our own homes, for our own families. One woman called me from Pennsylvania. Her name I won't share right now, but she called me from Pennsylvania and said, could you please create modules and teach us how to minister to our loved ones, because we may never get to Utah to experience this from you and through you. So from the singing massage therapist, doing cherishing sessions in my very own home, which are very beautiful, uplifting, soul nurturing, soul satisfying sessions for those who are weary and sad at heart, bent beneath their loads, maybe with a heart full of care. And then they get up off the table and they arise and they are refreshed and they have smiles and they have joy in their countenances and they have the hope and the faith and the courage to carry on in their lives. Well, that was what this woman in Pennsylvania begged for. She said, could you please create modules? And so in 2009, I began to create loving, nurturing modules, which has evolved into ministering to the masses through Joy Coaching America, teaching women in all 50 states and now beyond. We're extending into Australia and the UK with those who are saying, we want to be lullaby mamas too. We want to minister to our loved ones as well through Christ-centered, uplifting, faith-centered music that can instill hope as we hear that and as we breathe that in through that powerful sense of smell. The aromatherapy duets, each with a name that is the same as the name of the song. So there is a blend called Sense of Peace and a song called Sense of Peace, a blend of aromatherapy synergies called Childlike Faith or Pure Love, and songs that match the same title. So as I'm ministering, I can whisper, breathe in childlike faith, breathe it into every cell, breathe it all the way into the depths of your being, or breathe in pure love, breathe in the healer's touch. And all these beautiful blends have songs that accompany them. I have no greater joy in my life, truly, than ministering to the one. I never wanted to sing to the masses or the multitudes. There's plenty of other people out there doing that, but how many people will really go into a private one-on-one session and sing to someone who's grieving, who's weary, whose heart is troubled, whose burdens are great, and who just need to know that the one is important, that their heart is important. So that, I believe, is how the singing massage therapist phrase and name was given to me. People passed it on and said, you need to call the singing massage therapist because your heart is burdened with a load of care. Ministering at the mortuaries became a beautiful gift in realizing that those who were accustomed to doing grief sessions in groups were now being able to experience this one-on-one at a day of healing. It's truly a beautiful experience for those of you who want to minister to the one, who have a tender heart and who have the ability to just focus on one person at a time so that each one of us, each one out there can feel like your needs are known and are important and your heart is precious and valuable. So thank you. I'm Karen Lynn Grant. I started out ministering to the one. Now we're Joy Coaching America because there are many ones out there who need and deserve a precious one-on-one session. Thank you.